Mm-hmm.
Gosh dang it, Sam, you gotta unmute.
Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night through.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. It's great to stay up late. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Morning Roast. And it is a very special one today. It's Mark Millen with us. He's going to be launching
Is that
papers.
is it just me or he's roboting all of a sudden? It's like,
Yeah,
here's a big day.
Oh, gosh dang.
So yeah, it's a wonderful day today. We're gonna be
Yes,
launching
it is.
Mark Middleton's campaign. Chris is bugging out, and we call this karma because he's been a bit of a dick.
we just spent like what 15 minutes looking at swords
Yeah.
and guns and him
No fucking
2 seconds
problem, no
into the
nothing.
stream.
No,
that
he's
poor
out.
guy. Yeah, he's out,
working.
man.
Not really. You're
Gosh
still,
dang it.
Well, his picture changed a little.
Wonder why.
yeah, the picture changed every 10 seconds now. Oh no, you're frozen.
Yep, I think he's frozen. There you go. Nope.
No, that's weird because it looks fine on my end.
Take out the gun. Take out the gun.
Huh?
Show the gun to your computer.
Oh, he's
Maybe it'll
gone.
go there you go. It worked. See, computer just went fuck this shit. I'm out.
All right,
As we
so
wait, how was your morning?
Whoa.
there he
There you
is.
go.
Whoa, the whole thing like froze up and then it went to like a loading screen.
There we go.
But I'm working now.
Yeah, you're
Yep.
good, man.
Oh,
So,
good.
Soul is saying the boys are back in town. We have a cheerleader and everything is set to go. Are we really just waiting on the Canadian Frenchman?
Yes. It was
Oh
all
la
Sam.
la.
Oh gosh. After a second I thought it was good. My power was gonna go out again.
Yep, just minor complications.
So how's everybody doing this morning?
Doing
I
great,
did-
man.
There's not a sufficient amount of excitement.
Just happy that this morning I woke up.
I actually got a
Me, I'm happy that I woke up this morning for a show, and there was a show, not like the 2-3 last days that I woke up in the morning for a show and there was no show. Remember?
We don't talk about that. Right
yeah.
now,
That's
so.
what I was telling you. That's why you had me. Yeah,
But
so
hashtag blame
Chris is
Sim,
live,
right?
or going live. I was like,
Hey, that was my fault yesterday. I completely forgot. I had a stream and I came home and I was like, all right, I don't have no stream today. I'm going to go to sleep. And then tomorrow I got the launch stream and I'm going to pay my bills and then went to sleep, woke up at 2 in the evening and I'm like getting messages from like Aaron and Sam and I'm like, what? I got no stream. And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
twice like, dude, we're supposed to have a stream. No, we're not. Yeah, we're supposed to have Brick and Brack today. Oh. Yeah.
But I'm going to have him on here later. So, what's is Passion saying? Sim pulling a passion for drawing.
Okay.
And then he says, Chris Evans looking dandy today. That's right. I
Show
got
him the
even-
hat, man.
Yeah.
that too.
That-
There it
that's
is.
right.
Yeah. Dude. We just more like cowboys here than you do. Damn it.
Unfortunately, I can't wear the hat while I'm still.
You know, if you guys are not aware, you know that Quebec is like ranchers and cowboy people, right? We're French cowboys. Like, that's one of the first things that people will tell you when they come here.
Huh.
Mhm.
I did not know that. I think I've only ever been to Toronto, so
Yeah, but that's Toronto. That's that's British people pretending to be Canadian, trying to be Americans.
I did see two lesbians fighting in a Walmart parking lot when I went there, so I don't know.
See?
I think they might be outdoing us.
They have your type of Walmarts there. We don't.
That was my introduction to Canada. We went up there to visit Niagara Falls, and we went to Toronto, and we stopped at a Walmart
So-
to get some supplies.
The
There's
so-
two lesbians fighting in the parking lot.
The only thing you know about Canada so far is Toronto for you.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, man. That and what you've told me.
To me, Toronto is one of the worst places that I've been in Canada. So.
Really?
hmm
Oh, there you go.
I really don't like it. It's like, hey, here's a big city, but there's nothing.
Passion.
Dude, don't take your fantasies for realities, bro. I said no multiple times.
I actually have a kind of a funny story about Brokeback Mountain.
What?
My grandpa is really big into westerns too. You know, that's where my dad got it from, and I guess I got it from him. Well, my grandpa is like a really like man's man kind of dude. Like he wouldn't take my dad to a bar once because he was wearing shorts. Just wouldn't do it because he thought it was like too girly or whatever. So, my grandpa is like, he's in his late 80s now, so he doesn't really get out too well. So he has my uncle and he has my dad go and get, videos for him, DVDs and stuff, so he can watch them. So my dad asked me, he's like, "What do you want to watch tonight?" And he says, I'm in the mood for a Western. Go get me something. Go get me a Western. And so Dad goes with my Uncle Kenny to a Walmart, and they're looking through the movies and stuff like that, and they see Brokeback Mountain. And they bring it back to him and they give it to him. They say it's about two cowboys who go camping. And he was pissed. He was calling my dad. He's like, "What the hell is this?
What the fuck did you make me watch?"
Shit. So now he doesn't trust my dad to get him movies anymore.
I don't blame him.
He was pissed.
And he has good reasons too.
yeah.
Damn.
Now, did Brokeback Mountain have any did it inspire any parts of Grave Robbers?
It did not. There's no Brokeback Mountain inspiration in this book at all. Although I get the feeling they'd like Big Dick Murphy.
Hey, what long tooth you have? Come bring that tail over here, bruh.
Oh man.
So let's get the conversation started on Grave Robbers.
Do we
For
have
anyone-
to?
What do you mean, do we have to? That's what this
Because-
is all about.
Not really, because I'm right here just refreshing, going press live. Press live. Press live so I can be number one. Okay, let's talk.
Gosh, son. Well, there might be people in the stream who don't know what it's even about.
Really? No, there's people that still don't know what Grave Robber is about. About a werewolf called Big Dick Murphy.
Hell yeah, man.
You got it right, dude. Like unlike Beacon, there's like 7 legions. Here's some angels instead of like here's a fucking dwarf with a jetpack. He got it. He goes, look, I got a comic book. Yeah, it's about Big Dick Murphy, and he's like, yeah. And you're like, fuck yeah, I'm in. You don't even need to know he's a werewolf. That's just an added bonus.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah. Everything around Big Dick Murphy, the werewolf, is just extra shit, man. No, I mean, it's like I was telling Red Gaze, it's a movie, or I'm sorry, it's a comic book, just full of violence and gore, and Big Dick Murphy is a werewolf, and there's a little bit of story in there somewhere, so just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
No, it's gonna be cool, man. It's I love hyper violence, and Passion definitely up the ante. We've got some awesome pages of just pure carnage, and it's gonna be wicked. It's gonna be a great book.
How many pages? Sorry. How
No,
many
no,
pages
you're
we
cool,
looking
man.
at?
36 is where we ended up landing. Originally, it was supposed to be 32, and then we just kind of kept going. So, yeah, we expanded it a little bit, but yeah, 36 pages.
Now, did Passion do all the interior?
Yeah,
Right?
all the interior. He did the cover too.
Except the color,
Oh,
right?
okay. Yeah.
Yeah, the colors are
I-
done by Eugene Bative with the guy that worked on Magic Cop for the Diaz brothers with Zaid Comics. He did their book, and he's done mine, and he's done some incredible work. The cover, though, the coloring on that was done by Passion for Drawing. He did some watercolors on it and stuff like that, and it looks really good. It looks really good.
Nice.
It's
There's going to
it's
be
still-
alternate covers as well, or just the one?
Well, I've been kind of batting around alternate cover ideas. I don't know. I was thinking about making that maybe a stretch goal in the future. For right now, I do have a pinup that I've got for Amanda Lynn, one of the other characters, that was done by Preston Acevedo. He did a hell of a job. It was colored by Oliver Pace. Fantastic work on that. I mean, they both did an incredible job.
Yeah, Preston. Did you see his 6-gun gorilla painting that he just showed off? I think yesterday. Yeah,
Yeah,
pretty
man.
nice. Pretty
Yeah,
nice
it's
looking.
I think it's gonna be like a wraparound, ain't it? I think he said.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Mhm.
Yeah, it
Really
turned out
talented,
really
really talented, man.
Mhm.
Okay, me, I
Hell of a
just have
job.
one thing.
Yeah, he's
to
working
say.
with
I've been hitting
What?
refresh, and it's still not live. I'm just joking.
Don't
You guys wanna
pressure
launch it?
him. He'll
We
never
can launch
come
it.
back.
No, we can launch it. Yeah, let me bring it around, and I'll share my screen with you, and we'll get this going.
Oh.
I know. I'm it's 11:36, and my
Well, I think we gotta talk about it a little bit, Sim.
my credit card is
Gosh,
itchy.
yeah, we gotta hype it up.
Yeah,
My
Sim's
credit
like,
card is
just
itchy.
launch it so I can buy it and leave.
To add. All right, so you're sharing the screen, Mark, here.
Yep.
That's it. Okay. I didn't want to bring it up and not it be like something personal information or something.
No. I've never done this before, so if there's anything on the other side of this is personal information, please avert your eyes. So I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, here we go, guys. There it goes. There it goes. It's taking a lot. This kind of sucked the wind out of the sails of this a bit.
I know.
Damn,
I'm
you
putting
loading
refresh. I'm like, come
screens.
on, you piece of shit.
Oh no, what
Oh,
happened?
there it is.
There's what is
Please
there red
complete
thing?
required information for content.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
take that off
Take
your
it
screen,
down.
please. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go. There's sometimes it's stupid. It's Shane. It was go put your hashtag, your quote. Yeah.
Oh,
your
I
quote
didn't do
words.
any
Yep.
frequently asked questions.
Go do that. Yep.
Should I back grave robbers?
So did Hex ran into something as well.
Yes.
So it's happened to like every one of us that's been on his channel.
Well,
It's expected. So no worries.
Now you see why. I was like, press launch. Let's see.
Okay.
It never fails with these live stream with our live streams.
One more time.
All right. Okay. We'll bring it back up.
All right.
Metal Movies and Brewskis has a question. He says, "Did you send the live email with the trading card link?"
I will be sending that out right after I launch it. I have to email. I've got the email ready. It is ready to go. I just gotta put the link in, and as soon as I launch, I'll go grab that link, put it in the email, and send it out to all the backers.
Well, we have a special thing.
Oh yeah. Anybody who backed the book, anybody who signed up for the email list, is going to be getting a secret perk for the Big Dick Murphy trading card. So if you've backed the book, if you've signed up for the book, sorry, I'm stuck on backing it. If you signed up for the email list, you'll be getting a secret perk email link that you can go and back the book with, and you'll get your Big Dick Murphy trading card.
Okay, do I want the Big Dick Murphy trading card, or do I want to be number one more?
Okay.
I want to be number one more.
All right, here we go. All right. It's live.
Woo!
There we go.
No, I don't want to post it on Facebook.
Yeah. The gate has been opened. Rush, 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 everybody. Will Soul or Will Sim?
And I'm number one.
Ah!
Piece of shit. Yes. Told you I would, dude. Dude, Mark, you can't say I'm not a man of my word. I said I'd be number one on it.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you.
I fucking made
Really,
it.
that's awesome.
I got to take my time and shop.
Go ahead. Shop. Me, I just went, grab one copy. Poof. Didn't. I'm like, how much did it cost me? Oh boy, $100. No. joke.
No.
It's not a race, you weird
It's not
Canadian.
that bad.
That's not a race, you weird Canadian. Yeah, it is. It
Are
is
you gonna-
when
are
you
you bringing
told a
up the
guy, go,
page?
I'll be number one.
Hey, Chris, are you going to bring up the
Hmm?
page?
What?
That way we can kind of
Oh, the Indigo.
the campaign
Hold on, hold
show off the
on.
pieces. Oh, I didn't know if you were shopping. I'm like, we're going to wait for
Uh,
Chris's 40-minute of
You're
shopping.
you're so impatient. What is with you?
Like,
people?
Passion's like, I'm not backing
Hey,
this
hey.
book. The art looks like shit. I go, I know, but Mark's a great guy.
Sim, I can't quit you. That's hysterical. It's not a race, you weird Canadian. That's what
Oh my gosh.
Ion says.
Soul didn't
should-
know
dude.
the stream had started.
Dude, so Soul is saying it's not a race, you weird Canadian, but he's the first one to go. I was the first one to be able to bucket. Was my German accent good?
Oh, is he German? That's cool. Right on.
Hey, Aaron's here. Hello, Aaron.
Yeah, dude. He
Stefani's here.
hey, right on.
All right. Let me bring up. I'll shop later.
Yeah, please do.
All right, I am going to go get the
Okay, so now that I'm number one, can we have a deal that I get that trading card still?
yeah, dude. I'll
Just
definitely get that for you.
Mm,
It's no problem at all.
that's not how it works, Sam.
That's not how it works. Dude, I was hesitating for like, do I grab one copy or two copy? And I'm like, no, I said I'd be number one. So
All right.
Okay.
So how about first give us the pitch?
So it's like that was a French accent. No, it wasn't.
All right. The email for the secret perk is out. So anybody who signed up, you're all good to go. Check your email. If it's not in there yet, hit refresh and we'll
Go check
We'll
your
get that out to
spam.
everybody.
Go check your spam. What did you use to send the email?
I just sent it on my Gmail. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
You
check
might
your
have to
spam.
check your
Check your
spam.
spam. Check your promotion. Check all the windows, and if you're using Gmail, because yeah, they get sporadic. You don't know where they end up.
Sorry, I had the YouTube stream up on another tab and it started playing.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so I was talking over you guys. I was getting confused.
So you get
Jeez.
one backer, $59. How come there's only one backer?
Our streams are always because you guys won't let me shop.
I'm on. Back it, guys.
Yeah, you gotta let him sell the book a little. You gotta show off the pages for the peeps in the chat, man.
Yeah.
Get him
man.
hyped. Show off this trailer. Get it rolling.
Yeah, Yeah.
don't
To
wanna-
go through
I
the
can show that.
campaign, shop with people, do something.
All right, I'm going to play the trailer.
There's a trailer?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, I haven't seen
I
the
know.
trailer yet.
I didn't even look at it. Just bought the book. That was a cool trailer.
Mhm.
Yeah. Red Gaze did that. He did a hell of a job on it, man. I was blown away when
There
I
it
saw
is.
it the first
I don't
time.
know. I don't know why. I kind of knew it was Red Case.
There we go.
I saw a piece in there with a looked like a demon chick. That wasn't
Yeah,
a
that-
costume piece, was it? Who was that?
No, that was,
Was that-
that was Preston.
That was the press one. Okay, yeah. I say that when I came on screen, I'm like, that doesn't look like his style.
So is
I
like,
saw the
I'll
Joe
check
Ball in
my
there too,
email-
I think.
So it's like I'll
Yeah,
check my
yeah.
emails because I didn't back prematurely. I'm like, oh hey, you snooze, you lose.
The trailer turned. I like the trailer. Turned out really good.
By the way, I just want to say something to Sol. Those that email you sent me, if those sketch card, I'm not putting the sketch card on the campaign. I'll give you one. Because I got some sketch cards from Carla, and I'm giving them to the random backers. I'm not putting them to sell.
All right, so we got. Well, I guess we'll go down through the perks.
Yeah, that
So
sounds
we
good.
got your featured one. You got Grave Robbers #1. So this is just the book itself.
Yep. Just bare bones book, but everybody who backs in the first 30 days gets the Rotting Golem trading card by Joe Ball, colored by Eugene Bative.
So now we're at 6 backers, and Metal Movie and Brewski says he's number 4.
Hell yeah, man! Awesome, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Ow.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, $18 for 36 pages. Ain't bad at all.
Sim's like, Soul's like,
pretty good.
Sim, who are you calling random? Not you. The 2 other ones I'll be
I
giving them
can't
to.
tell from the Indiegogo page. This is named Grave Robber.
Oh, Soul's number 6.
Hell yeah, man! Thank you.
Hell yeah.
It's gonna be a great book. I think you guys are really gonna like it. We can show some pages and stuff like that after we go through the perks if you guys are interested.
Oh, sweet. And then this perk here, we just get your 2 copies then.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's $35. So you're saving a little bit of money then that way, all right?
Yep.
Yeah. Tempting. But oh yeah, I can't shop right now. Nobody will let me.
Why?
Because I'm gotta be a host. I
Yeah,
have
man, you gotta show the stuff
responsibilities.
off. You gotta show off the goods.
Well, you guys are co-hosts. You're supposed to be helping me out here. You should be taking over while I shop.
We are. but then you don't. You should have been like one of the first 6, but you're not.
Gosh dang it, Sim. But this, we got pick a character head sketch. So that's any character in the book.
Right.
Ooh, that would be good. I could get
Yep.
old Dusty here.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What is his name? Waylon?
Waylon Louder.
Yeah, Waylon. I like Waylon. He's my favorite so
Look like
far.
there's like a mummy.
it-
What was the
is
with the
his
mummy
name-
guy?
You know,
Definitely, man, yeah.
the name reminds me of Crowder, like Louder with Crowder.
Oh yeah.
Was
yeah.
that the inspiration of it?
No, it's
No?
just the pun of his name being Wailing Louder was. I was like, I like that name, and I kind of used that, when I was kind of making the character. He was this mummy kind of character, like Shane was saying. He's kind of mummified because his he was an outlaw and he betrays his posse after a bank robbery. So one of the people in his posse was an Apache shaman, and he curses him to be as dry as the desert, and his whole body, all of the liquid in his body evaporates and desiccates him into like a mummy kind of figure. And he's able to kind of control the dust, because that's all his body is really, is dust and bones, and he's kind of able to control the dust and move it and stuff. But he's in extreme
fucking
pain all the time, because his bones are rubbing up against each other and stuff. So
Yeah, he sounds awesome. I just imagine him with dynamite just running around because he can't die.
yeah, that's actually there's actually a scene that I've written in a few books ahead where he blows himself up trying to kill himself, because
Glorious.
that's why he hangs out with the grave robbers, Big Dick Murphy, because he wants to die, like he's done. He wants out. The pain is too much, so he wants to, but he can't. So Big Dick Murphy promises that one day he'll help him, kill himself.
Glorious.
That's why he sticks with him.
He wants that sweet release.
Yeah.
Oh, YouTube's got a question. He says, "Damn, shipping is more than the book. Sad face, can't I get the secret perk with the card and add on a second copy?"
I mean, if
Did
you
you
buy,
Did you create
I'm
an
sorry,
add-on?
go ahead.
Did you create an add-on?
No, I could probably do that though.
Yeah, it would be a good idea. You just add maybe like an extra $5 shipping with it or something. So to them they save money,
Yeah.
especially if for the secret tier, if you only did one for one copy, because you do have a 2 copy on the campaign, so you don't need to do one for all of them. So you create, and I don't know if you ever did an add-on. Technically, you create the add-on and then you just have to go attach it to the perk that you want it attached to.
Okay.
If you have any, question, let me know.
Sounds good.
Right now, I'm promoting your campaign everywhere.
Okay.
Awesome. Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Ooh. All right. So the next one is a retailer pack.
Yeah, I
that's
figured
the-
I'd throw, one on there. I had some people that were, talking about, wanting to buy multiple copies and stuff like that. So, I figured I'd throw that on there.
That's one thing I didn't really test out with mine, because I wasn't too sure. Has that done very well on the circuit? Like, have you done that, Sim, within your books? The retail?
The retail thing.
No, I didn't do the retail thing in my books.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it was like something that was.
Because I think it's interesting. It's an interesting thing. But most of the time, like, people that would buy was not actual retailers. So
Yeah.
it could be a good thing because it's like a 5-pack, right? So,
Yeah.
a bunch of friends like, us, that, the hardline could buy this and split it among us type of thing.
True. Yeah, it's not a bad idea.
That's
Actually,
the
I
idea.
just
That's how
honestly
I'm
really
seeing it.
think too
It's
much
just that
into it.
people-
I mean, it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt having it
People
on
call people call it the retailer pack, right? But actually, it's just like you could call it a group pack.
What would the Yeah, like I've seen people do the retailer packs, but usually it's like You get like, yeah, it seems like it gets like a couple claimed or a few.
Yeah. They usually go with 10
Which is good. I
copies
mean,
usually.
75 yeah, $75 goes a long ways, you know, in a campaign. So if you get at least one person to back that, you know, there you go.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah. And how many pages into it is complete? Or did you already say that and I just wasn't paying attention?
No. We've
Like, is it all like
we've planned out the we've sketched it all out. It's just you know, finalizing the pencils and inks and then the colors and stuff. We have totally complete, you know, front to back. I've got 4 pages. But the next 32, like I said, they're all planned out, all sketched out. Me and Passion went through and, you know, planned out each page. He's just got to finalize it, and you know, I'll send that over to Eugene and he'll color them. So we're just a couple of weeks away from being 100% done.
cool?
I'd say right now,
Is Passion,
if I had to put a percentage on it. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, you're fine. Does Passion ink it as well?
Yeah.
Oh,
He's going to be doing, you know, finalizing a couple of pages a week. You know, we can be done. We're going to be done pretty quick. It's going to be within the first 60 days of the campaign. We'll definitely be, we'll be close to done if we're not totally done. So if I had to put a percentage
I think it's always
on
just
it,
good just showing people where you are.
right. If I had to put a percentage on it, we're something around like 50-ish% done, you know, just planning it out. And, you know, like I said, you know, he's already sketched everything out and all the panels are done, you know, so just got to finish it and
Oh yeah.
get them colored. So,
Who did you say was the letterer?
oh, I'm lettering it.
Is your lettering? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that saves a little bit of money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting into the big spending perks
Oh,
to get original page art here. So if you're really wanting some of that a passion piece, you can get one.
Yeah, he's going to be doing 6 pages altogether, and you know, we've got a double splash page that we're going to be doing as well that you can pick up for that, or you can pick that up as well. There's only one of those, so.
Ooh. For 500, you can get a Preston Acevedo piece.
If you'd like to see the full piece, I can show that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll just. Yeah, well.
Like,
Yeah, that'd be.
older. Okay, there we go.
All right. Put it up there. Oh, yeah, look at that. He draws pretty women, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was blown away when I saw it. He showed me some of the early stages of it, and I knew it was going to be good. But I mean, when he finished the pencils, I was blown away. It's fantastic. That is I mean, she's got hips and, you know, legs up to her face, man. She's looking good there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the whole piece looks good.
Yeah,
Nice
Yeah.
details
Again,
on it and everything.
definitely. The colored piece is this right here. Oliver did an incredible job. I mean, I was happy already, you know, at the beginning with the pencils, but then Oliver came in and just knocked it out of the park, man. He took an awesome piece of work and he just took it to the next level. Yeah, it's fantastic.
and this is gonna be a print.
I
the
haven't
print that
decided
comes
what
with
I'm
it?
gonna do yet. Totally with it yet. I've
If
talked about doing a
If it
print.
ends up being a cover, if it ends up being a cover, I'm definitely going to grab that because I'm a sucker for the Preston covers. So.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I've talked about doing an alternate cover. I've talked about doing a print. I'm not totally 100% what I've decided to do with this yet, but it's probably going to come into play in the second 30 days of the campaign.
It's not a very subtle hint
Gotcha,
there,
gotcha.
Shay.
Hey man, I don't know, man. I dig Preston's work, man. So
Yeah, that did turn out really nice.
Yeah, he nailed it, man. He knocked it out of the park. with it.
Whoever has the shekels to dump and get that, they're gonna get a really nice piece to show off.
some killer hips.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice
the
butt
hips don't
line.
lie.
I mean,
Yeah,
she's
he
looking good,
he-
man.
he makes sure they have a great figure.
Hell yeah.
So says Chris is happy because there's a bear on it. What?
Yep.
It's
What
down
does
here.
that have to do with anything? He's just right down there in the corner.
Because you're having a glimpse of what the bestiary is gonna look like. Wink, wink. That's what he's trying to allude to. Yeah.
Oh lordy, you people.
You people?
Yeah, you heard me. You people.
What type of people is that? Because right now you're talking to you people, and it's me
French
and Soul.
Canadians.
Soul's not French Canadian.
All right, let's see what other perks we got here. Oh, here's the perk for the big double page spread you were saying about.
Yeah, yeah. There's a better, more clear picture to the left there of what we've got. I can also bring it up and show you an even bigger picture
Oh, okay.
right over here.
Let me switch it over. There we go. Oh, that's nice.
Yep.
Is that someone's spine hanging off the shade?
It is. It is. There's a head up
Oh.
there too. We've got a desiccated corpse down here from Waylon. Using his powers, you see the cloud of dust and stuff like that, kind of reforming him as he's tightening himself back up.
Oh, okay.
But,
So he can like dry out people.
Yeah, sucks the moisture right out of him.
Oh, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
So it's like, Sim, the way you imited my German accent, I might be French Canadian as well. I'll get it better.
But yeah. I can show you the page before this. Actually, has a really good.
Oh
Where
yeah.
are we? Here we go.
We'll check out anything you're willing to show.
Yeah, man, absolutely. This is we have Big Dick Murphy over here, and that's how he gets that arm that you see in the double page spread right there. And Passion kind of inserted himself right up here, getting his head cut off.
He has more hair than he actually does.
You
That
took your
doesn't look
perk,
like
Chris.
that doesn't look like Passion. It looks more like me.
Oh yeah, well, I guess it kind of does look like you, but
Son of a bitch.
I don't know
could
about
see
that.
You know,
But
you need
it's
to shave a
but
little
it's
bit of hair
definitely
on the
been-
top.
But Passion definitely told me that this is specifically him. So we'll stick with that. Then here on the bottom we have Waylon. You can tell
Okay,
by
then.
the little mustache right here.
Okay, I'm refunding because I thought that was me.
It's gonna be an awesome book, man. This is these are just 3 pages. We've got the colored here so you guys can get an idea of
That looks really cool.
Eugene. Yeah, I'll zoom in a bit so you
I like that. I like
So
the.
Who's
I
the
like that
colorist
page
again?
with the-
God, I can't zoom. It's Eugene from the Magic Cop book with
Mhm.
Zag Comics.
Because I think it's important because we don't give them enough highlights sometimes.
Yeah, definitely, man. He did an incredible job. I mean, the purples on this page are fantastic. He's got this, but the thing that really got me
You know,
was when he showed me this page initially. I mean, he did a great spread with the gore here.
can you
A
go up
little
for a
bit of
second?
blood,
Mm.
but yeah, sure.
Just go up. Why does that foot like it's not the right foot? It looks like it's the right foot, but he's kicking with like it's his left foot, but he's kicking with the right. Is it me?
No, I think that's right.
It looks
Huh.
looks normal to me. It's right foot,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Maybe it's the. I don't know. Maybe. Okay, keep
It
going.
could be just the way it's angled, maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe it's
maybe.
just the fact that
Yeah,
you know that usually those boots have a little swerve,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
On
because
the
because I get what you're saying because it
yeah,
looks like the left foot to me.
yeah.
Yeah, but it's
So I'm
probably
saying.
from where the foot's like angled.
And it's because those you know the cowboy boot thing is you know it has a little slant
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they
more
come to kind of
more
that
than
point.
more than regular shoes. Yeah.
Right.
Sim's just jelly.
So yeah,
Jelly.
we've got the we've got these purples and these highlight, but the thing like the eyes and the mouth, on Amanda, I mean he just it looks fantastic, man. I'm absolutely excited for this, but here's the thing that really got me was that he did great on the colors and everything above, and they were fantastic, and I'm really proud to show him off and everything. But I mean, these little streaks that he has in these bullets, you see how he's got it, like it just these little minor highlights that he does. Even on the tips of Waylon's fingers here.
Yeah.
We kind of,
Oh,
we
yeah.
we get that, and there's little specks of white in the hand where it turns to dust. I mean, he nailed it. He did a hell of a job with this, with the colors on this, and I'm going to be showing some more stuff over the next couple of weeks. Probably tomorrow, I'm going to be showing some more the colored art pieces. Over the next week especially. But I mean, he did a hell of a job.
Yeah, I like all the little details and stuff
Sorry.
that's on there.
I just
Yeah,
think it's funny.
Now,
Patrick's
in
like,
the,
you Canadians and your metric system doesn't apply to feet. I'm like, dude, I think it's so sad that you guys have no other joke than I'm Canadian. And what the metric system? What does it have to do with the fact that you can't draw feet on the right side?
See, I'm gonna go ahead and disagree that he can, because it's my book that he's drawing. So I'm just gonna throw that out there.
now
Oh, man.
since the main character's the werewolf, now is people aware of werewolves in this universe? Like, will people
No.
know about silver bullets and stuff like that, or is he
No.
kind of like, okay,
This is they are
So it's not
This
common
is-
knowledge that you know.
right. There's this whole underworld in the West where
All right.
this a lot. I wanted to draw a lot from the Native American influences, because back then it was still like the West being one, and there was still the the Indian Wars and stuff that had happened. So it was still very, very wild, and even today, it's still pretty untamed in a lot of those areas. They're not populated. There's a lot. I mean, I lived in Colorado for a little bit when I was a kid, and it's just open out there, man. I went to the top of Pikes Peak in Colorado, and I mean, you can see for miles, and it's just miles of wilderness. It's beautiful. And back in the old West, you had this untamed world, and I wanted to have that magic, that sense of magic and shamanistic weirdness, kind of bringing that into the book. But I wanted to put it at like an underworld kind of level. So
Yeah,
that works.
it makes sense that it would be kind of like a not really well known thing, It'd be kind of hush hush in a way, the
Right.
supernatural aspects that the common man would just maybe not really know about it or think it's all just a bunch of hooey.
Yeah, I had this idea of like civilization being, this, civilization tends to be more rigid and structured. So the idea of magic being in it, or, spiritualism or something like that, doesn't really fit in civilization, So as civilization kind of rolls out, it kind of kills that sense of, wildness. And I wanted to kind of have that kind of, I don't want to say that's like prominently placed in the book, because the book at the end of the day is about a werewolf named Big Dick killing people, but you know,
Now,
I definitely wanted to.
do we get a bit of the backstory of how he became a werewolf? I don't know if the Native American thing's a little bit different than being just bitten.
I thought you were.
There's. Go ahead.
I thought you were going to be like, do we get a little backstory about why he's named Big Dick?
No, there's I have a couple
He
of
was
short
he,
stories.
he was born with it.
Yeah, he was born with it. Yeah. He came out and they said, "Is that a third leg?" And oh my god, no!
Dude, that's a tripod. No, it's a werewolf with a big dick. I think
Your
that's gonna be his
son's a
name.
mutant. No, he. Yeah, there's.
Son's a
I have a lot of backstory written for all of these characters, and I have a short story where I kind of show the skinwalkers. I don't. That's kind of what, how he got to be this way. After he left the Civil War, because he's a veteran of the Civil War, he went west, and he ended up falling in love with this woman, and they had, she had a kid, and they ended up getting killed by this creature, and people in the village started getting picked off too. So he ends up hunting it down, and he goes into the cave and he sees it. And I wanted to kind of give my own spin on the Skinwalker, or the Skinwalker. So Skinwalkers in Native American history, they're witches who can shapeshift.
Yep. So he's not technically a werewolf.
Well, he is cursed by the blood of a Skinwalker, essentially, is what happened. He kills this thing, but essentially what a Skinwalker would look like, and I haven't had this drawn out yet because I just haven't had the time, but essentially they're these skinless beings, and they literally take other people's skin. So the skin itself hangs off of them like it's a hoodie that's too big or something like that. It just sags off of them, and then they they hunt people and they steal their skin and they kill them and stuff like that. And while he fights with this thing, it scratches him, and its blood gets into his blood, and that's kind of what happens, is that he gets that kind of evil infection kind of thing.
I like that aspect of the Skinwalkers. Like, that's one of I wrote a story a while back about a horror story about a Skinwalker creature.
They're really interesting, man.
Yeah,
they are pretty cool.
Because you can take different spins. Like, Skinwalkers, it's not just American Indians, or how do you call them there? Natives.
Yeah.
It's around the world. There's different versions of it's like vampires. There's different versions of them tweaked around. There's some in Europe and stuff like that. So research. It's really fun, all those type of little lore that they have.
Definitely.
Definitely.
All the mythologies and folklore, how they all share aspects all over the world.
Right.
Like one of them, they were cannibals. So if they ate their victim, they could change into them.
Definitely.
That's one of the ones that I liked a lot. Like, they're cannibal type, like the Wendigo. But imagine the Wendigo would eat their prey, and they could take their aspect to go, lure their victims.
Right. No, that's actually that was the basis for Stephen King's Pet Sematary. Was that part of the Wendigo goes into, it doesn't spell that out specifically in the book, but part of the evil of the Wendigo inhabits the bodies of these the people that come back from the dead, so that's why they turn evil and stuff in the book. It's they've got some really cool monsters that people really don't know too much about. Native Americans all over North America, they've got a really, there's hundreds of different cultures. And
it's like the other day when we were discussing a whole bunch of horror movies, right? And we covered Friday the 13th, and everybody's like, they never explain how he jumps from one spot. Like, you guys never understood that he's technically a ghost. Like,
right.
if you research ghosts, like spirits, right, and you don't just stop at the "ooh, I'm transparent," the spirit can actually embody a physical aspect of himself and just freaking rip you to shreds. If you've seen 13 Ghosts or stuff like that,
that's a fantastic. I haven't seen that.
So
in a long time.
that's why That's why in the original Jason, like that guy could literally like you'd run there, he's behind you, now he's in front of you. And they tried to explain it in one of the new ones. He can jump under it. No, he was a fucking ghost.
I think originally they were just cheap and wanted to make a a slasher flick as quickly and cheaply as they could. But I see what you're saying, man.
But dude,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
a kid that gets killed, right? And when he comes back, when he gets stopped, you see him revert to a kid. Remember? That's the first thing that you see him big. You see him as a kid. You're like, he's a ghost. He can come. His aspect can change what you see from him.
I never understood how he went from being a little kid that got drowned to being a giant,
Because he's a ghost.
that's
what I'm saying.
fully grown man.
Well, why
Don't
would
get me
he
wrong,
be?
I love those movies, but
Well, why would he be a fully grown man then? Even
Because
as a ghost.
Because that's how he sees himself. That's how he embodies himself. As it's technically the idea is that he was abused, he was dead. He's filled with rage, right?
just one movie I'd
Yeah.
like to see him come back as a kid with a machete.
I have to.
Just
admit.
I'd watch the shit out of that movie.
Yeah.
Just like Jason is like a corpse of a kid running around with a machete killing teenagers. It'd be
And
like Chucky meets Friday the 13th. I'd watch that.
It's
I
just
watch
like
that.
Remember
little
Nightmare on Elm
snot-nosed
Street
kid
where
just ripping spines out.
Right. Just killing
No, it
teenagers
wasn't
in the shower.
it wasn't Halloween when at the end the little girl ends up being like Myers. Do you remember that one? At the end of the movie, the little girl that was like running away. At the end, she actually turns and kills her family, like
Which one
Myers
was that?
did. I'm trying to remember which one it was. I think it was the Curse of. Hold on.
I'll admit I haven't seen a lot of the Halloween movies in a while. I think I saw
Yeah.
Halloween 1 and 2 recently, and I think the most recent ones are probably Halloween 1 and then the Rob Zombie Halloween films.
I don't like the Rob Zombie ones.
I wasn't huge on them either. I think they had their
they-
moment, but
He
they were too
turned
Southern fried.
he turned it into a chainsaw massacre instead of
Right.
being a demon possessed kid.
Yeah, Rob Zombie really likes those horror Southern fried Southern fried horror movies.
Mm-hmm. Southern fried. I like that expression.
Yeah. He likes those, and they're good. I mean, they're
Yeah,
you know,
it's Halloween
yeah.
5. It's the revenge of Michael Myers, and it's with the little girl there. And at the end, she has the Harlequin costume, and she kills her entire family with a knife.
I think
I thought that was a
vaguely
nice
remember
twist.
that.
I thought that was a nice little twist. Like the entire movie, like meh. But at the end, like, the end's worth it.
You know, I can't say that I totally hate the Rob Zombie horror films though, or the Rob Zombie Halloween films. They had their moments. I mean, they
Look,
They
he's
just-
a good movie
I think-
maker. They're all the same.
but yeah, it did have that Texas Chainsaw feel to it.
Mhm.
And I think that was, I love the original. Everybody loves the original, but yeah, it's just like a legacy thing. I'm not huge on remakes in general, so
I just wish he would quit putting his wife in all his movies.
yes, yeah, I agree with that. It's fun for the first couple of times, but after you hear that laugh for like the 5th time, it's like, all right, we get it. We get it. She has a creepy little girl's laugh.
Yeah.
We get it.
Oh, say comic says, oh, we can't get a book and head sketch.
I will look into getting that.
So it says we already talked
great.
him into putting in add-ons later.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you can add a book to your sketch.
But since we were bringing up the Native American things, we have not talked about the third member of the party here. The lady.
Mandeline?
Amanda Lynn.
Mandeline?
Yes.
Amanda Lynn, sorry.
Amanda Lynn is probably, I don't know. I mean, I love all of these characters, a lot, but I love her quite a bit. We had a couple of different versions of her initially when we were creating her, because Passion actually did a little bit of stuff with it. Originally, I was kind of going for like what's that movie with John Wayne with the little girl? They did the True Grit.
Yeah.
True Grit. So, I had this idea of her being like 16-ish and being like a True Grit kind of thing. Her being kind of younger, and I don't know, like I just didn't. wasn't clicking the way that I wanted it to. So I talked to Passion, and we kind of came up with this idea of like a, an older kind of character, and he gave her kind of this Native American kind of spin to it, and braided her hair and stuff. And I was like, that looks phenomenal. That looks fantastic. So we kind of built her up a little more, but she, the most of the backstory is all intact and everything for her. We just aged her up a little bit, but yeah, she originally, well, I guess still, like I said, the backstory hasn't changed, but her mother was a witch and her father was a settler in the, I think Oklahoma is originally where I had them settled. And it was right after the Civil War, and there were some deserters and stuff like that. And they came to their home in the middle of the night and decided to, they wanted their food, and, they were violent about it and stuff. And her dad decided to, take care of business, but he told her mom to, get the hell out of there. Well, her mom was pregnant with her at the time, and so she pulls up the floorboards and she finds, she has a tome, a witch's tome. I can't remember what they're called off the top of my head, but she picks it up and she runs into the forest, and she hears the gunshots and she hears screaming and stuff, and makes a pact with a demon, and the demon tricks her. Essentially, and it's like this botched vengeance pact, and it leaves Amanda born with these clawed hands and feet. Her teeth are, like razor sharp, and she has these glowing eyes. And her mom, is just, when she gives birth, the people, in the hospital are terrified of her and stuff like that. And her mom ends up abandoning her, and she just lives this life of of a foster kid, essentially, in the old West, where she's basically raising herself, hopping from place to place. She ends up with an Indian tribe for a little while, and that's where she kind of gets that Indian aesthetic. And she ends up almost being run out of a town, and Big Dick is the one that saves her. He's able to get her out of the town and stuff, and that's why she kind of runs with him. He helps her kind of control. She finds out she can move through space, by turning herself like teleporting. So she has this ability, and he kind of helps her learn to control it, and almost like a Professor X kind of thing, if Professor X was also Wolverine. Kind of that's kind of what happens. And she has this really strong bond with him, almost like a Shadow Cat and a Wolverine kind of situation, where she's like this, she's like a shadow in a lot of ways. And yeah, she's a pretty cool character, and she is hyper violent, and I think she's just going to be awesome. I think people are really going to like the deaths. I mean, these are just 3 or 4 pages that I've shown you guys, and there's 9 times that in the book. It's going to be fantastic. She is just a killer, and I love it.
Who's the knife guy? We didn't cover him, did we?
That's
Waylon.
Waylon.
Is that one of his?
Yeah.
That's not the mummy guy, is it?
Oh yeah. Down here, he gets shot in the hand.
Is it? Oh, okay.
That's his hand going into that dust. And then we go to that's page 11. This is going to be page 12, where we see this dust coming in and desiccating the guys. And then with 13 and 14, that's when we get the desiccated corpses, and he's kind of reforming himself with the dust over here.
I love it.
Yeah.
Old dust.
All right. So sometimes they'll have the bandages on his face, and sometimes he won't. Correct? Because I saw the bandage face.
Oh
pick.
no, that's a different character, man. Yeah. That's Richard.
Oh.
Yeah, Richard.
Yeah, that's who I thought was a badass looking dude.
Yeah, Richard is he's a bad guy. I don't know how much I want to give away about Richard, because I don't want to give away too much of the story.
Oh, that's fine.
But he essentially he's covered from head to toe in burns. His eye, he doesn't have eyelids, he doesn't have lips or a nose. That's why he wears the big engineering goggles over his eyes. Yeah, so he is head to toe just covered in burns, and he wraps himself in the bandages to cover his skin, and he wears a big heavy leather black trench coat to kind of make sure that people don't see it, with big black gloves and stuff. He is a brutal man. I want to tell you guys so much, but I can't.
It reminds me a little bit of what was the guy that was killed in Indiana Jones, because he had those big old glasses at the beginning. He like melts. It's like a mix between him and then the villain from Roger Rabbit, like all in one. It looks like to me.
I didn't think about that. Yeah, Roger Rabbit. Yeah, I can see that definitely. Actually, a lot of the influence from him came from Darkman.
Not that dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A lot of influence aesthetically came from Darkman. His backstory is completely different, but
when I see him, I think of the guy from Hellboy, but without the steampunk and more Western.
Oh yeah.
I think it's
right. The Nazi dude, the clockwork Nazi.
Yeah. Except instead of like the clockwork, he's Western. But
yeah, man. Yeah, well, I mean, there's definitely, I mean, when you read comics and you watch movies and stuff like that, stuff gets jumbled in your head, and you just kind of put stuff down, and everything's kind of a product of everything you've seen before. But he is going to be a badass character. I think people are really going to be shocked by some of the levels of evil that he's capable of. He's what I like to call him my Darth Vader, because he's when Darth Vader originally came out, he was just this brutal. I mean, the first 30 seconds you see Darth Vader, he chokes a dude to death. So he was this badass that people were just blown away by, and that's kind of cut away from time. As Star Wars has been watered down, he's become less and less intimidating. But Richard, I think, is going to definitely capture that. He's going to definitely be that character that people are going to be shocked by. Well, I hope they are, at least. I think he's going to be a lot of fun to read, and I think people are going to like it. Passion's done an incredible job with him. I mean, he is, start to finish. The first time he drew him, I talked to him about it. I was like, this is basically what I want him to look like. And Passion just started going to town and put it out on paper, and I was like, wow, it's like he read my mind. Like he just, I don't know. He's going to be pretty cool, and I think people are going to like him a lot. Really excited for people to see it. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, Rotten's here. He says congrats on the launch.
Thanks, man.
Welcome to the show. Yeah. And go back it now.
Well, that's where you guys are heading to next anyways, right? Off to at 2?
Yeah, I'm going to be heading there after this. So anybody who's watching here, if you want to come and watch us, after that,
and Rod is probably waiting to back you when we get on the show so he can have a bump.
He can get that little bump in. Smart, very smart. Speaking of which,
what?
I gotta do my shopping now because I'm not sharing screen.
Now. Oh, true.
Yeah, because I'm not sharing the screen, so I can do a little bit of shopping while I'm at it. I could get a whaling head sketch.
So, is there anything else you can show off, or is that about it without spoilers?
Well, let me see what I got for you guys. I've got these wanted posters. This is the cover. I don't know if I showed you guys that or not, but yeah, this was done by Passion for Drawing.
Now, is that the full? Is that the fully collared? Like it's going to have that? Is that the full collar of it?
Yeah, we wanted to go with 50 style, spaghetti western, 50s, 60s. They used to do this thing where they'd show different scenes from the book, and we've kind of got these eyes here which come into play. We've got these the grave robbers here. Richard, this is actually featured directly. It's just stuff like this, and we've got the town, And this I can't talk about a lot of this stuff without giving it away, but there's a lot of really cool stuff
Gotcha.
that this kind of alludes to, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But this was all watercolors done by him, and it's just, I don't know. I mean, it's a fantastic piece, man. I wish we could put this up for sale, but I guess the watercolors kind of crinkled the page a bit, so we weren't able to do that. But yeah, it's going to be a great cover. It's going to look really good, in people's hands. I think it's going to be awesome. Yeah. We've got the wanted posters, Big Dick. These were some early sketches and stuff that he did for me. Amanda Lynn, she's got these little waves of hell energy that kind of emanate from her. I think those are really cool. That was Passion's idea on that. That was a really cool choice that he made, and I really liked it. Yeah. Waylon, you kind of get the sense that he's flaking a bit, as the dust kind of comes up off of him. It looks pretty cool. And then, of course, I showed you guys Richard. Got that teeth, the bandages pulled against, like, that grimace that he's got. But the email backers, anybody who's backed or signed up for the email list, this is the trading card that they're going to get. This was done by Doodle Bags and colored by Eugene, and it looks fantastic. I'm really, really happy with how this turned out. I can't wait for people to get this. I'm going to be sending away for this here soon, so I should be getting those. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm going to be setting away for those here in a bit. And this is Joe Ball did this. And I mean, wow, it looks awesome. He's got like the arm being pulled away here. You can see the exposed tendons and muscle, and the individual pieces that kind of form, sewn together to kind of make him. He's awesome.
Is that the Richard
the glowing eyes
guy?
No,
Richard
that's
character?
he's called the Rotting Golem. I can't really get into him too much, but I think people are really going to like this character. This is going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. So
just by looking at that, it looks like the type of creature that goes from corpse to corpse to grab pieces to update his own body to stay alive. Am I right?
I cannot confirm
Spoilers,
or
Sam.
deny.
Okay. Let's move along.
Do we gotta get Mr. Die in here?
I won't say the name of the creature, but you know what I'm talking about.
Get Steve in here, start slapping you around.
And of course, I showed you guys the Preston and Oliver piece.
The golem.
I'm still making plans for this. I might do an alternate cover. I might do a pinup poster. I might do a trading card with it. We'll see. But it's gonna be pretty great. Either way, whichever way I go, because I mean, good Lord, I mean, they did an incredible job with this, man. I was blown away by it, and I still am. I'll sit and I'll look at this and just be shocked by how good it is.
Oh yeah,
they did a great job.
Yeah, that would be a nice poster to put up on the wall.
It would. So
Yeah,
I'm not really sure
I
yet.
think trading card's too small for that.
Yeah.
It
Something
kind
a
of
little
is
bigger
too
with
small
the
for it.
present.
Yeah, something bigger would be nice.
So we'll see what happens, but I do like the idea of doing an alternate cover. But yeah, I'm gonna figure it out.
I'll back it right as soon as it's on there. Boom.
Well,
back at
I'm kind of leaning towards that now. But yeah, we'll figure that out, and I'll definitely keep everybody up to date on where we go with this, because it's such a great piece that I don't want it to just I don't want to do the wrong thing with it. I really want to do it justice. So yeah. And
well, I did. You can always have a tier where it has like both covers, and then you can kind of charge the whatever it'd be, like 30 or something with both of them, and go from there just to see if there's an interest in it.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely start to I'll start planning that out then. I'll start looking into that. Because it would make a really good cover. It really would.
Because I know how it is, man. Like I had Preston for mine, and I'm sure it's for you. It comes with a price, and you want to make sure that you get your money's worth out of using it. So, uh, trading cards are cool, but I mean, if you can get that to sell as a cover as well, because you have those people who will gravitate towards certain artists because they're a fan of the artists as well. So they're not only helps bring eyes to your book, but it draws in his audience as well to help push your book when you have that other cover. Don't go crazy and have 5 different covers, because then that's a turnoff for people. But
Yeah, but don't forget to give a heads up to the artist that it's gonna be a cover.
Well, yeah.
Hey, Mark.
What's up?
How much would it cost me to get you to have that on like a shirt, have that on the back, and then like grave robbers on a little thing on the front?
Oh, that would be awesome.
Right.
I've got my Redbubble up. I'll see about getting this on there, man. That would be wicked. That would be actually really cool.
Like a black shirt with that on maybe the back or something, and then like the little grave robbers logo on the front somewhere. Oh yeah,
that would be really cool, man. Especially if it was like the skull logo right there up in the right corner of the shirt, and then this on the back. That would look really good.
Yeah, that would be badass.
Right on.
Because I was sitting there thinking, my mom
did he
really
do this as a
likes.
painting?
I don't know actually how Oliver painted it or colored it. I don't know if he painted it or if it was digital.
Okay,
I'd have to ask
digital.
him.
I can't really tell.
Because my mom, she really likes Native American, the aesthetic and stuff like that. She's really into that, and I was like, Mom might actually like that. Be into that as like a shirt.
Hell yeah,
or a hoodie or something like that.
Well, I could definitely put it on the back of a hoodie. I can definitely put it on a shirt, but I don't know how it works to put something on the front. I'm gonna have to look into that, to put the logo on the front and then have that on the back. Because when I was setting it up, it was either one or the other. It seemed like for me, but I'll look into that and then I'll let you know, because that would look really good. That would look phenomenal. I mean, there's so many things that you can do with this, man. Great for the Zaid workshop. There you go, man. Hell yeah.
Oh, it says, @Mark, are you thinking of patches with the skull logo? I'm just preparing you in case you're planning to go on Red Valkyrie.
I had actually thought about that. There's been a lot of stuff that I've thought about adding to the campaign. People seem to really, really love the logo. So, I've been wanting to try to incorporate that into more things, especially the skull logo. I wanted to do that as a hoodie on my Redbubble, and I thought about doing the skull patch, and I thought about doing a skull sticker, because like I said, people really seem to love it. And I'm happy. I'm really happy that people have responded so well to it. They're pretty badass. The logo is pretty badass. So, hell yeah, maybe we'll see. We'll see how well the campaign does, and we'll see about getting add-ons and stuff like that later.
Yeah.
But I'll definitely write that down as an idea for a patch.
Put it in your stretch goals, because it's not a cheap endeavor. It's not very, very expensive, but it's not cheap. So put
really?
it in one of those high stretch goals, so you can unlock a patch for everybody, type of thing. You put it at your 15K maybe.
That'd be a good idea. Yeah,
unlock.
I could do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good question though. What you're gonna do stretch goals was.
The stretch goals are at the bottom of the Indiegogo. So far, I haven't really planned. I have a handful of ideas that I want to do. There's a 5-page story that I want to add to the end of the book, which will bump the page up to, I think, 41. There's another 3-page story that I was thinking about adding, which will put it up to 44 pages total in the book. And those were late goals, stretch goals, late stretch goals. So I'm not positive, which would come where and how much it would cost. But the first stretch goal I have is 5,000 for the Richard trading card, which I don't have commissioned yet, but I'm working on getting everything squared away for.
Do you know who's going to be doing Richard?
I talked, I think, to Sim actually a while ago about it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Everybody groans when they find out that I'm being drawn into a book, but Sim seems like he has to get involved into every project as well.
I actually went to him for that. Actually, he didn't come to me. I went to him. So I can't say that he did that. But yeah, no,
like
it's
I'm the one going like I have to be on it to everybody. Damn it.
yeah. Well, the thing was, is after I
Right?
saw Sim did a drawing for Big Dick Murphy, and I loved it so much that that's when I was like, maybe if he did like something for Richard, he would and not just because he's Richard is actually French, but not because Canadian, he's a French Canadian. That wasn't why.
Oh,
It just
I see.
It just
I see.
kinda-
We're going.
Yeah.
We're doing it like what is it? Marvel and them do, where it's like, oh, he's French. We need a French guy.
Exactly. That's exactly right. I was going.
I like
I wasn't
the fact
playing
that,
the
his name
Marvel.
is Richard. It's Richard, right? Richard.
Yeah.
Also known as Dick.
Right. Well, that's kind of the
Yeah.
the play between the two of them is that there's Big Dick Murphy and then there's Richard. So
Yeah.
both Richards. So
Big Dick and Burt Dick.
so yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, man. It's gonna be pretty cool. That's the first stretch goal, and then we're gonna move. I was gonna add them as we go along, but I just kind of put a list of initial stretch goals and stuff like that to work towards, and we'll kind of step towards them as we get there. So, but yeah, it's gonna be cool, man. It's gonna be cool.
Poor Richard. He must go through a lot of aloe vera.
Yeah, I don't know if they had that in the Old West, but they definitely had like salves and stuff. So he probably goes through tins of that shit.
Some like snake oil salesman just
Yeah, well-
he's just getting all kinds of money off of it.
Now that you mentioned snake oil salesman, I should probably point this out. This guy down here is he is not important in this series for Welcome to Hellhole. We've got a couple of Welcome to Hellhole books planned, but there's a whole other another series that I'm doing. I have probably 15 of these planned out, and I've probably got about 7 or 8 of these comics written. But the idea is that this guy is going to come into play, but I'm going to drop him into all of these little, in little tiny roles. Like you'll see him just peeking his head out in different points, but he's going to come to play, in like book, I think 9 or something like that. So, yeah.
What's some of this? Oh, they're talking to each other in the chat. Okay, I'm gonna refresh. Oh, more. We got more people backing. Sweet. You're
Oh
up,
yeah,
you're up past
Did you
500.
pick one?
really? I'm up
Yeah.
past
Did you pick one,
500.
Chris?
Yep. Oh, yeah, I did my shopping.
That's awesome. Thank you, everybody. That's backed it. That's really awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, you're up to 14 backers and $523.
That's just awesome.
Yeah.
That's so great. Thank you. Really.
Yeah. Yeah, look at that morning roast bump. Woo!
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
That's right.
Hey, it's getting bigger, Chris. It's getting bigger. The bumps are getting bigger for you.
That's right. That's we're we're taking credit for it.
Hell yeah, man.
Phil said I backed as well. Oh yeah.
Awesome, man. Thank you. I can't wait to read Lost Pages, by the way. I'm really looking forward to that.
I think he started his sending them out, didn't he?
Yeah. He
I think
just
he did.
I think this past week he started sending them out.
Man,
Yeah.
I've got so
Lost
many
pages.
books that are supposed to be getting sent out and on the way, and I haven't got any of them.
Oh yeah,
I'm like, come on, why does it take so long?
there are a ton of really great books that are out there right now, man. There are just a ton of really good
Mhm.
books.
I like-
I'm really
Yep.
sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm scrolling through the campaign. All this coffee's got me all over the place. I keep jumping all over the place. Your cover, I really like how it turned out. I like the way it's colored and everything. So it's got that kind of papery, old papery look. That you'd
Yeah.
see in westerns. Like you'd see
Definitely.
the wanted posters have that weathered look.
Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
fantastic.
you definitely,
Sorry, go
definitely
ahead.
got to do something with that Grave Robbers, the Grave Robbers logo. That definitely has to become a sticker or something to come with it.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, it's
It's
a
a definite-
fantastic looking logo, and it would
Yeah.
look really good as a sticker. Yeah, it'll look good as a patch if I do the patches, but stickers are probably cheaper and easier, so I might go that route.
I got a
might
patch
go
with
both.
Jason Bascom sent a patch out with his what was that book? Absolute. I like the patch. I mean, he got a big old patch. Thing's like huge, but I don't know what to do with the patches. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a jacket or anything that I can put that on.
Yeah, man. My punk rock days were done in 1998. So I don't know what to do with patches.
Yeah, I think I stopped wearing a denim jacket when I was in high school. So
You can put
Yeah,
that
that's-
on your bags, on your freaking baseball cap, dude. You can buy yourself a baseball cap and just make your own cap.
there you go.
Make it put on it. You could,
I
you
guess.
can do a lot of things with it. You can make your own, your own T-shirt.
I could get another denim jacket.
Mhm.
With a patch. Yeah, just
Yeah.
get another denim. It's a CG official, just denim. Just put all the
Oh,
patches
yeah.
you get all over.
CG only, and just put CG patches all over it,
Or
man.
get a leather jacket and get it put it on.
That would be cool. Yeah, I could do like a what is it, the what do they call them? The bikers call their
Chris.
no the bikers and stuff, like outlaws and stuff like that. They have
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah.
Shit, I can't remember what it was called. They have that vest that's like the leather vest. It's driving me
Mhm.
nuts. There's a
A
word
chat-
for it.
no.
I can't remember. Do something like that, but it's CG. It's gonna kill me now. I can't remember
Yeah.
what that's called. Oh well.
The vest that they wear. That's what
Yeah.
you're looking for.
I'm gonna have to Google it. It's gonna kill me now.
That's what
I
I'm
look
doing right
15.
now.
Back in my day.
Oh,
It's all the comic book collecting. It keeps my youth going, Soul. I absorb all this nerd shit and I don't know.
They just call it a vest so far.
It keeps.
They're
They call it
cut.
the
That's what
leather
it's
vest
called.
garage
It's called a
81.
cut.
A cut.
A
Okay.
cut.
Yeah, it's biker cut. That's what it's called. I'm sitting there. I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, I know the word. I know the word. I watch every single season of Sons of Anarchy, and they talked about it constantly.
Mom,
Man, Sons of
Mom
Anarchy.
liked
That was a weird one.
I didn't.
I
like
liked it
the
until
last season
everybody
so
seemed to be
much.
like getting fucked in the ass.
Yeah.
Like, why is everybody
Yeah.
getting fucked in the ass all of a sudden?
Yeah,
Not really
yeah.
gay.
Once they started
I'm like,
doing the prison shit, and I was like, I don't
What?
want to watch this. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Every-
Marilyn Manson's
everybody-
gonna fuck the little dude? Come on.
Yeah, everybody gets fucked in the ass except for the main character. He's too
Yeah,
cool to get fucked in
except
the
for
ass, apparently.
Jax.
wow, that
Yeah, the
that
guy.
TV
they like,
Started out awesome.
Yeah, it's an old dominance thing, dude.
that TV show
If
got
you research
doesn't
history
mean-
and
it
shit,
doesn't
you'll
make-
find that there's a lot more than there. Yeah.
it doesn't make good TV. I don't want to watch
It
people getting
does
fucked in the
not
ass.
make
Like, it's a
good
cool
TV.
character. Oh, he's getting banged in the ass. Oh, this guy's kind of cool. He's getting banged in the ass. I'm like, man, you're awesome. It's just got,
that,
Do we have to
This show just got a little
emasculate
bit-
every single character? Come on, Jesus Christ!
I know,
TV
man.
It was
Yeah.
cool. Like the first couple of seasons, I was like, "This is badass." They're bikers,
Yeah.
and like they went to Ireland for a little while. That was cool, and I was like, "Yeah, this is awesome." This is a
Yeah.
cool show. And then they're like, "All right, well, how about prison?" And it's like, I guess. And then they're like, "Well,
Yeah,
this
let's
guy's
get to
got to
the
trade his
prison
butthole for
stuff.
something." And it's like, I don't want to watch that. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, that's that TV show is not what I
coolness away
thought it
from
would be about.
I'm like, this is pretty cool. So
Yeah, once Marilyn Manson got involved, it was like,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
yeah, that was Marilyn Manson.
yeah,
That was the guy that he was the white supremacist in jail that fucked what was his name? Juice, I think is what his name was. He was one of the
but
biker
even poor little
guys.
Juice gets
Yeah,
raped in the butt.
Yeah,
Like, man.
yeah.
Why would Manson? Why is Manson involved in a biker show?
It gets juiced.
Yeah, it was
Well, you had what's the one guy from Black Flag? He was in it. He played like the neo-Nazi.
oh yeah, Henry Rollins.
Yeah, Rollins is kick
His
ass.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, he was awesome in that. I mean, he was scary as shit in that. He was really good.
Yeah, he does
Um,
usually a pretty good job.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I mean,
You know,
he's
like
really
the
good at
bikers
whatever he
got
does.
like emotional towards each other too for a while.
Yeah,
Like,
they
they went
stopped
from,
being
like, if
badass
you- if-
bikers and
Look, burn the fucking tent. To like kissing each other like every fucking scene. They're like, hey man, hey, come here, give me a hug. Hey, kiss. I'm gonna go fuck your wife, by the way, but make sure you kiss. I'm like, I never see bikers kissing.
not once.
Yeah, man,
not
that
once.
shit got weird for me. I mean, I
My-
watched the whole thing.
It's French bikers.
French bikers.
Yeah, it must be.
No, it's bizarre, man. It got weird, and it got too I mean, it got a little gay. Let's be honest, it got a little gay.
Hey, Ryan,
Yeah.
you turned into
At
a
least it had an ending.
discussion of Brookback Bikers.
Brokeback Bikers.
Yeah.
Let's turn.
Yeah,
let's
let your
turn the
grandpa watch
conversation
that.
away. Yeah,
Maybe like
right.
2
My
seasons
grandpa.
in.
Let's try to turn the conversation a little away from the anal rape.
So
in-
just
Yeah.
Brookback. Okay. Rotten anarchy always leads to sex.
Oh man. Yeah, so
Ace has got a good point here. Shane disgusted by all this man-on-man action, yet couldn't look away.
I
True.
almost spit out my
I had to
teeth.
finish the damn thing. I watched like 3 seasons.
Yeah, that's a good point, man.
Shane's like, well, I'm already invested. I better just keep going.
Yeah.
I did it too, man. I can't laugh too much because I watched that entire season or that entire show. Time to pivot. So how? What's
Yeah,
that one saying?
Yeah.
How was it working with passion for drawing, Mark?
It was good. It was really good. He we initially I contacted him for just doing commissions and stuff like that. But I loved his work so much that I mean, he just seemed to get exactly what I was saying. Like it was like, I'd say it and he'd put it on paper and he just like knew, and it was just like it clicked. And then I talked to him a little bit about doing some pages and stuff like that, and he wasn't too sure at first, but after he got to draw on the characters and he got to know the characters and stuff, he really liked them, and he was really excited about the prospect of drawing them, and he thought it was really cool. So we started doing some more work and stuff, and when we finally started laying the pages out, we did page by page. We'd sit and we'd talk, and we'd go with my script, and he'd panel to panel, and I mean, he was fantastic to work with. He was really cool. He's an awesome guy. He called me gay last night on Red Gaze, so I can't say that he's too great, but he's a cool guy. He's a cool guy, and he was a lot of fun to work with.
if the worst thing passion calls you is gay, you must like it.
Well, I was talking to Red Gaze, and I was like, he's a great guy. He's really fun to work with, and I think me and him got to be really close friends. And I looked down at the chat, and it just says gay. I'm like, what the hell? So I called him a dickhead, and he wrote better. I was like, all right, even it out. Yeah, he's a cool guy though. He was really fun to work with, and I look forward to working with him again. It's the pages are phenomenal. They're beautiful, and I mean the pages that he's doing by hand, because a lot of it's going to be digital, but the pages that we're going to be selling that he does by hand are just. I mean, what I've shown you so far is awesome, but the stuff that he's putting down is incredible. It's really going to come together, and it's going to make an incredible book.
Oh, well, 10 says,
I
well,
did,
you
Rod.
did
I
watch
did.
that whole season 8
Yeah,
of
well.
the Vikings. So, yeah.
Oh, I did. What's funny though, I watched what was the Roman show that was really popular? Oh,
Spartacus?
There's Rome and Spartacus.
Yeah.
Those are the two that I know.
yeah, Spartacus got pretty raunchy too. I'm like, man,
To be fair, though, Lucy Lawless was in that, so that kind of evens it out. Or was that Rome?
yeah, yes, it does.
I get
That
those
was no,
mixed
it was
up.
the other one, Spartacus.
Okay. She's pretty hot, so that worked out.
Fair enough. Hey, Christine's here. Hello, Christine.
Hey,
Hello, Christine.
Oh, you just missed all the wonderful gay talking. I'm sure you're very upset.
Mm,
I ran out
Yeah,
of grave robber material. We kind
That's
of
that's
Know
the
where to go.
problem. I
Didn't know where to
have
go. So
oh lordy. Yeah,
I just want to
Passion-
say, I don't know if they're watching right now, but I've got some friends, Mindy and David, and they bought me a bottle of Jefferson whiskey as like a present to kick off my launch day. And I'm sitting here and I'm drinking it, and I want to say thank you to them. I'm not sure if they're watching or not, but if they're out there, it's a great whiskey, and you guys are pretty awesome. So
I've never had whiskey.
That's good.
I love a good whiskey, man. I've got some Maker's Mark in my kitchen that I've been drinking the past couple of weeks, working on that bottle.
Does it taste as bad as all the other alcohol?
I think it tastes fantastic, but that's because I like whiskey. So this Jefferson's really smooth, though. It's really good. And my dogs are going berserk. I don't know if you guys can hear
Yeah.
that or not. So yeah,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
can
definitely missed
hear
the
a little
top.
bit in the background.
I'm gonna go take care of that real quick. I think my wife has gone out to lunch and left me with the dogs, so I will be right back. Right back. Give me
Alrighty.
just a second.
Okay, so I'll go ahead and bring back up the campaign page real quick then, and I'll scroll up here and we'll refresh, see if we got any more folks tuning in and backing. Oh, we did. Look at that. We got another one. Woo!
There you go.
How's it go? Yeah.
Successful morning.
That's great, dude.
Yeah,
That's
this is great.
500. Yep.
Yeah, we're already at past 10%. We're kicking ass. Oh, what's this? Soul saying at the beginning of Spartacus, oh nice, you get to see Xena nude. At the end of Spartacus, no more. ... Oh, I guess Spartacus got the wrong kind of raunchy, I guess. That's the
That's when
problem.
I watched the first two. I watched the first two seasons, and I don't think I ever went to the third one. Oh, I kind of lost interest.
Mm. Oh, Christine says she wants to back, but has to wait till the end of the month, unfortunately. Well, that's understandable. You got to get the funds and whatnot.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I'm back.
I run into that problem sometimes where you can't. You got to wait till you get more money in the bank. But
Hey,
that's
good news. You got a couple more backers. There.
Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, thank you. Anybody who has backed it, really. That's really awesome, and I can't express how much I appreciate it. Really. I really hope you guys enjoy it, and I think it's going to be a really great book. I think you guys are going to love it.
Now you guys are talking about all these raunchy shows. That's the problem I have. Is like I was over there. Was it yesterday or the day before? Might have been the day before yesterday or something like that. I was sitting there and Mom was like, "Oh, go find something to watch." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I was sitting there eating something with her, and scrolled through, and I was like, "Well, I wanted to watch this Marco Polo show. I wanted to give it a shot, I guess." And so I was like, "Okay, why not? Otherwise, I'll never watch it, so I'll just watch it here with Mom." So I started watching the first episode, and like next thing you know, there's some Asian chick riding this dude, and her boobs are all out. And next thing you know, there's like a big brothel, like kind of harem scene. And there's all these naked women, and I'm like, "Oh man, I don't want to watch this with Mom." This is
Yeah.
awkward. This is really awkward. I didn't know there was gonna be all this in here. Gosh dang it!
What show was this? What movie were you
Uh,
watching with your mom?
It's a TV show. It's called Marco Polo. Yeah, it takes. It follows. Yeah, it's
Oh.
based off of his travels over to Kublai Khan's court and everything. I was like, oh, this could be kind of fun. It could have like some cool, like maybe martial arts in it, or just maybe some political intrigue or something like that. Well, it had a lot more than that.
Nope, just sex.
Oh my gosh! I'm like, whoa, okay.
I couldn't imagine watching something like that with my mom in the room.
I was like,
We-
oh my gosh. this
My
is
wife really
awkward.
loves this game called Cards Against Humanity,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
you've got some pretty raunchy and some pretty messed up stuff that that are on those cards. And one Christmas, my mom was like, "Hey, let's play that game that you guys like so much." And I'm just sitting there thinking, like, how is this? This is not this couldn't possibly go well. Like, it just couldn't possibly go well, and it didn't. It didn't. It was awkward and it was quiet, and there wasn't a whole lot of laughing going on because it's my mom, and I don't want to hear her say some of the shit that those cards say.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's always awkward when you when you have to deal with something like that in front of your parents.
Yeah. I was like, oh god. It's like, this is terrible.
Yeah,
I was like, gosh, I was like, I want to just get out of the show and find something else, but then what do I, how do I say it to Mom? And I'm like, oh,
I was watching. I can't remember the name of the movie. It was I think Alyssa Milano was in it. She was like a doctor or something like that, and I think it was like a horror movie. And my family, we just like to sit and watch movies and stuff, and we had pulled one off of, I think it was still when Blockbuster was around. We had pulled a DVD out, and we were at the house sitting and watching it, and it starts out with Alyssa Milano in like a tank top, laying in her bed, and like it's kind of see through, so you can see her nipples through it, and immediately it's awkward. It's like,
it's like,
oh,
Jesus.
great, I get to see Alyssa Milano's tits with my mom. And then like this guy comes in the frame and he like runs his hand up her shirt and starts feeling her tit, and it's like
It's like, oh no.
I ended up turning it off. I was like, I can't sit here and watch something like that with you. And she's like, yeah, I don't want to really watch something like that with you either. And we're like, okay. We both acknowledge that this is awkward and weird. Then we moved on to the next horror film.
Tim, you're making Christine jealous
Why?
because you got number one.
Yeah, I got it for the Mothman, and I got it for it was the first time in 3 years that I got number one, and it was for the Mothman and Grave Robbers.
Hell yeah, man.
Hey,
I tried to get number.
She might be able to get
I'm sorry.
aces.
Oh yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
that's coming in
Just my-
January.
So when that
Mhm.
launches, maybe she can beat him.
Yeah. I tried to get in the top 10 for Mothman, but I think I got 12. I think is what I got for that. I missed it. I got a little too late. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever been number one because I'm always so slow with picking my tiers. But I console myself with the fact that I might not be number one, but most of the time I'm in the book.
Yeah, and you're the one. You're the one with the most appearance in books.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
But sadly, Mark will not let me be in this one because there's no Tim.
I'm sure we could fit you in there. I'm sure Passion will we'll figure something out.
Uh,
But yeah, no, I think I got pretty close to number one on Natverse, but I'm not positive on that one. I think I got close to it.
Hold on, give me a sec.
I might have backed it as anonymous though, so I'll have to look. But
oh, Soul got number one on Hex's book. Nice.
right
Nice. Christine got number 4 on Replicator. Oh, I never did back that one Replicator. I backed the original campaign, but not the follow-up ones. Oh well. There's so many that come out now. It's just hard to even just keep track of it, let alone back all the ones you want to back.
Yeah, man.
Oh, that is cool. I like the eyes coming out. That's cool.
Yeah, dude. We've got there's gonna be a page. I can't talk too much because I don't want to give too much away, but there's gonna be a page where there's a lot of flies. And we actually will have flies crawling on, the panel like it's like a camera lens or something like that, and crawling around cool. the panel and stuff like that. We're trying to do a lot of that kind of visual, like that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be a great book.
I love Waylon.
Yeah, dude,
he's great. He's my favorite.
I love that he kept the mustache on there too. I like that.
Yeah, it's still.
I love it.
That's great. Yeah, I'm really excited for this book.
Yeah, man. I'm so excited to get it to you. It's going to be a great book, man.
I like the Weird West kind of setting here, the supernatural and everything mixed in with the Western setting. And the characters all have their own unique kind of quirks and personality about them. Even just with their appearance, then of course, their power set, and then also their personality itself is all very unique and different. Oh, yeah, this is all just... Yeah, and you said you have like all these books planned that are set within the universe and all.
Yeah, I have. Well, I mean, I have probably planned. I mean, just like in my head, not on paper, I probably have 20 or 30 of these books planned. But on paper, scripts and stuff like that I have done, I'd say it's probably between like 9 and 10, maybe 15. I'd have to look. I sit and I get energized and I'll just like type and type and type and type and type and then save it and then put it in a folder. But yeah, probably 9 or 10 I think I have complete scripts for. This one ended up, I mean, this one started out I think close to like 30 pages was the script, but as we started working on it and started planning out all the action and stuff and what worked and what didn't work and stuff like that, it ended up, pushing it out, like mashing it out to 36. And some of the add-on stuff, some of the stretch goals that I'd like to add, I have another Grave Robbers story that takes place before this story that I'd like to put in there. That's 5 pages. And, the next script I think is probably going to end up close to about the same as the first. It's probably going to be around 36 to 40 pages. So a lot more action in that one too. This one has a lot of action. This one has a significant amount of action and gore, but the next one has a full out brawl that I think people are going to really like. But this one is mostly like the hyper violence and the the gore and the the monsters and stuff like that. So I think people are going to really dig it. So yeah, it's an awesome book. I think people are really gonna love it.
Back the first 30,
Is that Chris?
I think that's Chris.
Still botting out. Yeah.
Okay. You
Chris,
roboted it.
So yeah, it's 1:45. Maybe we should start thinking about closing this. Because he's gonna. What? Yeah, but you're botting out. We can't even hear what you're saying, dude.
He's talking about the live stream is going to be going on for 1:44.
Yeah.
Not the actual time. Yeah.
Do the
It's up to you
robot.
guys, man. I know he's got to go on Rot Show here soon.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna be
we
doing
got-
that at
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Brick-a-Brack at 2, right, Chris?
Yep.
Jay, I can't even bring up
Dave.
stuff.
You probably have to.
It does look really good though. Yeah.
Domo.
The purple is, I mean, Eugene did a really good job with all of the coloring on this, but with Joe Ball's piece, I mean, he colored that fantastic, and you're right, that purple really does bring out a whole lot of depth. I mean, it's fantastic. It looks really good. Like you said, it pops.
I think we had him. Back. Okay, he's going back. Here, come back.
Here we go.
The
Am I
look
still
of defeat on his
roboting?
face.
No, you're good. No.
Gosh dang it.
There you go.
It's Christine saying, how many issues are you going to tell this story across?
This one, I have planned for it 5 issues, but given the amount of time that it takes to put out the books and stuff like that, I'm hoping to condense that a little bit. And next year, I'm hoping to maybe around the summertime, if Passion's free and I'm free, hoping to put out book 2 and try to get that out before the end of the year. What my goal would be is to try to put out multiple books a year, but I do have right now it's 5 pages or 5 comics. So
Okay. All right. So, Sim, you're saying we should wrap it up.
I'm not saying we should. I'm just saying you were starting to hope that out, and I'm like, before you get cut out.
I don't know why I keep roboting.
I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, we had that power go out, and they said it was an equipment issue or something. What they said, and they fixed it. So, I mean, I don't see why I'm having problems now. I mean, the weather looks fine. Who knows? Gosh dang it. Hopefully everything's fine.
At least it's an easy fix.
Just make sure that your point is closed on your phone so you don't have too much on your bandwidth and you're good.
Do what?
What?
What am I doing?
Just make sure that your porn's closed on your phone.
Oh,
Oh, gosh dang it, Sim. I thought it was
What?
actual advice.
On the
I was,
morning
I
roast.
was, I was getting my phone ready and everything. No, another bagger! Woo!
oh yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
You guys are fantastic, man.
16
huzzah!
backers.
Oh
right.
yeah, that's awesome.
Nope,
That's
nope.
so cool.
In less than 2 hours.
Yeah, man. Man, you guys, yeah, that means a lot to me. Wow,
Uh,
that's so cool.
See, Christina
That's right,
agrees
that's
with me.
right.
No porn while streaming, dude.
That's right, Shane. That's right, Shane. Get off that Sons of Anarchy.
Oh man,
He's probably
that's
yeah,
gonna
he's
be
probably
like
still
a-
watching it going, why they never did that to me?
Well, thank God, I guess.
He feels left out.
what was that? I think that was an episode of the Scrubs when like Elliot, the blonde girl, she realizes that like one of her classmates has been sleeping with her teacher, and like they're all like, wow, that's horrible. Oh my God, I can't believe that. And she's just like, yeah, I mean, what's wrong with me that he didn't want me? And she's like, all right, there's something wrong with her.
Shane's like, damn it, I went to jail and all I got was bad cafeteria food.
Saul says because I'm not of legal age.
Oh, that's hilarious.
No, we love Shane here. He brings the most important demographic to the channel, the single mothers.
Oh man. I guess.
Oh, Lordy.
And single
Oh,
moms love them comic books.
There you go, man.
Hey, we'll take. Oh shoot! All right, now.
I know, man. I have to get my second cup of coffee before our second stream.
I've already down 2 cups. I should be good to go for a while.
I pounded 2 Red Bulls and now I'm drinking whiskey. So I'm gonna have a weird day.
Oh yeah, you
guys are pussies.
You got a marathon. You got to run.
I should probably stop drinking the whiskey. I should probably get more Red
So,
Bull.
Mark, Sunday, do you have something?
Not yet. We've got the watch along, but
Says
outside
7
of
p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern. Do the wind chill.
that, hell yeah, man. That sounds good to me.
Then
I'll write it down. Put it on my schedule.
Dang it.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard.
Yep.
Hey Sam,
Yes.
what streams do you do on Saturday?
On Saturday?
Yeah,
Nothing.
is that like your day off that you take, or?
I technically have 3 days off,
Oh,
which is like, you know, but why you want to do something on Saturdays?
well, you were talking about doing a weekend show in the evening.
Yeah, I'd be in.
Okay. Because well, I've got Josh Plack, the guy who did Eudaimonia, and he's doing How to Die, and I told him about doing a show in the weekends and evenings, and he said he would be a guest. I was saying like, you know, like 6, 7 o'clock or something p.m. Because that way I could come home, go to sleep, get up at like 5 or something, or 6, get ready and do the stream.
Yeah, I miss the fact that, you know, we used to have something that was like replacing the Saturday morning cartoons. Like we could do something that, you know, is fun on Saturday morning. I don't mind. I'd be in, dude.
You want to do it in the mornings? I thought you were saying.
Dude, I don't
you
want
said
to,
you
dude.
wanted to do the
I thought you wanted to do it in the morning in the beginning, and now you're saying in the evening. I'm like, yeah,
Well,
that's even better.
You said to do it in the evenings.
We do it in the evening. Dude, you were saying in the morning. I said afternoon, and I'm just, fuck.
You are.
You're so hard to deal with.
Like mom and dad are fighting.
No, like he's like my little brother. That's why I always call him little brother.
We have
He calls me big brother. And
That's right. I got my rocking chair, so I'm all right. I'm all set.
I think he's
Dude,
the
let's-
youngest and he represents the eldest.
Some dudes don't get laid.
Did anybody really get laid with Netflix and chill? Really?
Well, I'm married, so I'm used to it.
But yeah, I'm gonna try to.
He goes, the chair makes you look even older, Chris.
Oh well, I like the chair. That's all that matters. I don't care how it makes me look.
Do you guys want a little glimpse of something I'm working on?
Yeah, dude.
Is it grave robbers related?
Nope.
No.
Okay.
No, cut it back. Cut it back.
I'm like, okay. This is I'm working on one of the page for Demona.
Hell yeah, man.
Look at that ass.
That looks awesome.
Booty.
Mm-hmm. So you're gonna see a whole bunch of little people running. From the mighty crotch. And that's all I'm showing.
All the perspective. It's right to the goal.
And you know, go back grave robbers, like you said, I might be drawing something.
Hell yeah, man.
Christine says, I always end up missing streams because of the time difference. You guys seem to stream a lot during the day, so I catch yours a lot. That's right, Christine. We always do it in like the mornings and such. We try to. Yeah, that's always the nice thing
Well,
is about these streams.
If
Yeah.
Sim wasn't late, it'd be morning show. but it's kind of more of a midday show with Sim. being
Yeah,
late.
dude, I was like 15 minutes late this morning because I was stuck with doing kids and shit doing my coffee. Compared to the 2 other days where I was awake before time and Chris was.
All right. Just for, all right, let's do some adjusting here.
Let's not dwell in the past. Sim. Let's not dwell in the past.
Now that
Yeah.
after-
I'm getting roasted by the guy that wants to take my spot as the number one co-host.
after Shade's comment, let's just do that.
The power is mine.
Oh man.
Oh
That's good.
lordy!
If you were able to listen to this and still can't get enough of Sim, back to some of the adverts.
Oh man.
Yeah, he's the number one co-host because I'm an actual host.
Oh lordy! But no, like Christine was
But
saying,
you know that's not cool because what does that say about Soul?
Soul is different. He is the chat host. He's
Yeah,
not.
that's the
he's-
guardian
he's-
angel of the chat right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He
Okay.
keeps
That's
the
like
chat
it's like a
line.
Final Fantasy summon. You know,
He has a
Yeah,
very
we
special
got dead air and we're
position.
being stupid. Yep.
Soul's like the enforcer of this channel.
You know what we should do? We should eventually just use like have a window just for him, just a stand-in window with Soul. Never talks. He's in the chat, but you just have a pic of him right there in the square. Powered by Soul Lion or something like that instead of powered by StreamYard.
He's with
Chat
us in
powered
spirit.
by. You go chat powered by Soul. He goes, I'm the guy that waits a lot.
He's given up on us, trying to get us to hold down a time.
Hey, at least we stop. At least the starting the stream at 12 or 1 is done. We don't do that anymore.
Eventually,
just-
we'll get to
Chris
11.
just goes, fuck this shit. We're not streaming anymore.
Oh lordy!
So go back, grave robbers now.
Hell yeah.
Now.
Yes.
Go.
Do
go,
it.
go,
Definitely.
Go.
It's gonna be an awesome book if you like hyper violence, blood and gore.
You know, you get out of
This is
bed,
the
you don't
book.
even get dressed, you go back naked.
Hell yeah, man.
With the
Wake
you
up
know,
and bake.
with
Or
the
wake
big
up
Dick
and bake.
Murphy out. Just press on that button.
Hell yeah, man.
If you
Oh,
back
let me
this book,
refresh
it will certify that you will have the biggest boner for your wife tonight.
Hell yeah, man.
Go. It's like Viagra.
There you go.
Viagra.
Viagra.
Who needs? Was it? What are they? Blue pills? The little blue pill when you have comic books. Oh Lord!
You know, back the book today and make sure to have a big Dick Murphy for your wife tonight.
There you go, man. Nice big hairy one.
Yeah, with a big mustache.
Yeah.
Could you imagine the guy that brings down his fucking trouser and all you see it's a big French type of mustache above his dick? With the twirls.
What's the name of that guy who did the John Waters? I imagine that's what he's got. Just that little French mustache.
And what?
John Waters.
Yeah.
I can't remember the name of that movie that he directed with I can't remember the name of that movie. It's a weird movie.
Oh
the main
yeah,
character
yeah.
actually eats literal dog shit at the end of the movie.
Yeah, that was a fucking weird.
It's
Yeah,
just,
it had
just a messed up movie.
It had like like cross dressers or something in it.
Yeah,
All kinds of
cross
crazy
dressers and
shit.
all kinds of
Is-
shit.
is
It was
that-
a bizarre
Which
movie,
which
dude.
one was it? Because
Yeah.
right now I'm seeing Pink Flamingo, Airspray, Female
I
Trouble,
think it was Pink.
Crybaby.
I think it was Pink Flamingo.
There you go. Oh, there's the multiple maniacs.
He's
John
a
Waters.
weird guy, man. And to think that that same guy is the guy that directed the Chipmunks movie
He did a
with
Dirty
Alvin and the
Shame.
Chipmunks. It's like, how the hell did he go from that to Alvin and the Chipmunks?
I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see the Chipmunks in this repartee.
I thought that was him. I thought.
Oh
that
yeah,
was
it
him.
is. You did
There
the
you go.
road chip in 2015. Road chip. Road and
Christine-
chip, whatever.
Christine says it's totally on my list. I grew up on 2000 AD, so love the hyper violence genre. Love the idea of it being set in a Western setting.
Awesome. Yeah, I love 2080 too. Yeah, it's you can't beat hyperviolence. At the end of the day, it's just good, clean fun.
I need to go back and get more of the ABC Warriors. I want them.
Oh my god, my dog is going again. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay.
No,
My
it's-
wife went
it's-
for lunch and she's not back
it-
yet.
It's very low on my end. I can barely hear it.
Okay.
Yeah, I can barely hear it.
She is a 45-pound dog that thinks she's in a 125-pound body. She
Oh,
is.
They're all
I
like
sh-
that, dude. The small dogs, dude. It's like they have more attitude than the big dogs. The big dogs
Yeah.
look at them like, "Fuck off." They're like,
I have a
They got
I
to
have a half
compensate.
lab, half German Shepherd. He's 75 pounds, and he does not bark at all. But she's like we did it. We had to do a DNA test because when we got her from the pound, they were like, "Yeah, we have no idea what she is." She's like a combination of like a boxer. I think she's got a little bit of what's that? It's not pit. It's the other one. It's
Rot. The Rottweiler?
American. No, it's like a American Staffordshire Terrier. That's what it
Mm.
is. It's and she's that, and I think there's Pointer in there. It's like she's
It's a little
she's
bit
like-
of a thing.
she's like 10 different dogs all mushed into one 45-pound ball of angry. She's always barking. My mother-in-law's staying with us right now. My mother-in-law came out of her room, the guest room, in at like 2:00 in the morning last night, and my dog went berserk. Sleeping 8 feet away, like she's on the other side of the wall. She stands up out of bed and just goes berserk.
Oh,
That was fun to wake up to.
I miss my dogs sometimes.
She cracks me up. That dog's nuts.
Christine's like, it's totally on my list. I grew up on 2000 AD. Yeah, me too. I love that shit. 2000
yeah.
AD is amazing. And then we got the British invasion, the UK invasion in comics.
Yeah, 2000 AD's they still put out some cool stuff, man. It's the U.S. comics. I don't know what it is, but they've just given up on having any sort of consistency or decency.
From what I'm hearing, they're all getting affected, dude.
Really? I haven't read a 2000 AD for a
They're-
while, but
They're attacking. They're at Heavy Metal Magazine and Humanoids. So yeah. They're
Oh,
pretty
right,
much getting everywhere.
yeah.
They're also getting into mangas now, and they're after the UK too.
man, if they get manga, we're screwed. You know, that whole industry is just gonna. I mean,
Well, they're trying. They're trying to get manga.
how could you ever get anything like Fist of the North Star, Berserk, stuff like that? Some of these fantastic
You
stuff.
don't anymore.
Yeah, it just disappear.
Because even them, they're going full commercialized, like with they all look the same. There's a lot of
I mean, that's the downside of everything going, I guess, mainstream.
yeah,
When
Yeah.
something gets popular enough,
yeah.
they
Well, you know.
they have to make it appeal to as many people as possible.
when
Yeah.
you study business, there's two ways of doing this. You have quality over quantity. You decide which one you want. So there's a point where they decide to go for quantity instead of quality, and the more you go, usually the quality takes a hit. But the thing is, they're trying to. It's everything. It happened in movies. It happened in music. It happened everywhere. As soon as something becomes popular, then they're like, "Oh, we can all make money," and everybody comes in and tries to all do their thing. So you become the market becomes saturated with stuff that people are not interested over the other one. So that's one of the things that happened in Europe for the last 2 years. Like they tried to go a bit of the American way, mass producing more. So the people are like, yeah, but if you're gonna offer me the same type of thing, then I'm not gonna pay the same price.
Yeah.
Where is my banjo? I don't have one. I got a guitar and I got a guzheng, but I do not have a banjo.
I own a banjo.
Christine says, "Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Do you know how to play it?"
A little bit. A little bit.
Nice.
Just not well.
I wanted to play a banjo as a kid. Did you guys see how bad the art is in the new Marvel stuff? I assume she's talking about that Captain Marvel thing that's all over Twitter.
I've been calling her Captain Cave Marvel.
We've been complaining about the art in there for a long time. If it's not one of those INs, like even DC, they're not as bad as Marvel, but Marvel's like fuck. Let's grab anything that's on Tumblr.
Oh, Ryan says, nice Chucky print, Shane. I'm going to be doing a Chucky and Bride of Chucky tattoo next week.
Nice.
Yeah, Ryan.
Oh, nice.
Have you guys
That's
been
awesome.
seeing his picture
Mhm.
or he posts of his tattoos?
Yep.
I haven't.
Yeah, they're really good.
I don't think
I gotta go check those out.
Yeah, and if you don't know him, go check out his Twitter. Follow him.
Mhm.
He's right now he has a mailing list for KS2.
Yeah, we'll have to get Ryan back on sometime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a fellow Canadian too.
Oh, there you go. Bunch of Canucks.
I heard his reputation.
We're gonna start a CG Canuck soon.
There you go, man.
There's Bronson Gorilla. We're not many, but we're growing. We're growing.
Maple glazed Comics Gate.
Yep. Everybody loves Maple.
Hell yeah, man.
All right. We need to start wrapping this one up, I think.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
1:30 is pretty good. Yeah, we
Yeah,
did 2
it's
hours.
1:30 now. So it's been 2 hours, and I'm gonna probably need to use the bathroom or something before the next stream.
Yeah.
So all right, we'll start wrapping her up. Let's start with the number one co-host, Mr. Sim.
Oh,
Oh yeah!
oh man.
Bam! That's like
I'm
right
done.
under your fucking feet, dude. That was a sweep. Like you pulled the rug under
Chris
your
turned
feet.
heel on me.
Shane's like,
Oh,
peace
man.
out, world. Peace out."
So yeah, like
because I'm working on a tweet for Grave Robbers right now, anyways.
Awesome.
So, I'll say like and sub to this channel because it's one of the best channels there is. We have
Definitely.
fun every freaking morning.
Yeah.
Monday and Friday morning, we're always here. Sometimes we alternate. We improvise a new show somewhere, and sometimes we're late. But bear with us. It's always Chris's fault. Never mind. Nah, sometimes it's mine. We share the blame. So go check me out, Simon Simpudge, on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and check out Inkslayer because a lot of stuff is coming from there, including that little Demona thing that I'm telling you that I just showed you earlier. And go back to also an adverse. Let's get
There
it
you
to
go,
at
man.
least past 10K, please. It would be kind of cool.
Right on.
Alrighty, I'll go next because Shane's still putting out that tweet.
Tweeting, yeah.
So as
He has a
always,
sweet tweet.
as always, thanks everyone in the chat for joining us, and thanks so much for checking out Grave Robbers.
Definitely.
If it is something that's interested, please do go give it a back. Mark's a great guy, and this project looks awesome. I'm
Thanks,
super
man.
excited for it. If you haven't, please do sub to the channel. We try to always have at least twice a week, sometimes more. We try to have people on to talk about their projects. So if you're a big comic book fan, sub the channel. That way you can check out these books. And
All right.
Mr. Shane, are you ready?
Yeah. I just want everybody to know that Preston piece was up for grabs. Man, that might be a good thing somebody might want to jump on. But
Mhm.
check me out on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, King Toad Comics. We usually have a show Sundays at 8. Me, Joe Ball, Matt Burke as well. He's kind of joined our little team. And back Cryptic Legends of Mothman. We are at, what are we at now? 86% fulfilled. So we are down to the last like $500 of getting funded, and we haven't hit our last 30 days. So I'm pretty excited about that. That's moving along, and appreciate everybody that's been backing, and can't wait to get that in hands. And actually, all the art's done, all the inking's done. Our colorist just started doing the last of the coloring. He sent me some of the flats today, so it's right ahead of schedule actually. So, but yeah, that's me. Yeah, there you go.
All right, Mr. Mark, your closing statements.
Well, I just want to say thank you for having me on, man. And thanks for letting me launch on your channel. It's been a blast. I've had a lot of fun tonight, or well, this morning, I guess. And to everybody in the chat, thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for coming to check it out and watch the launch. And everybody that's backed the book, you guys are incredible. I couldn't be more grateful. You guys really, really have made my day. And if you haven't backed Grave Robbers yet, I hope you consider it in the future. It's going to be an awesome book. It's done by, the art's done by an incredible artist, passion for drawing. We've got some incredible colors. It's going to be a fantastic 36-page book, and I think you guys are really going to love it. So go ahead and back Grave Robbers and follow me on Twitter at Mark Makes Comics with an X. And I hope to see you around.
Before we go, Mr. Soul says Shane is adjusting the volume by turning his ears.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so everyone, now Mark is going to be jumping over to Rot 10s at 2.
2 o'clock,
So
yeah.
you
Eastern
can
Standard.
follow him over there. I'm going to be doing a little stream at 2 as well. I hate to do that because I didn't even think about it when I scheduled it that you would also be doing one.
That's cool, man.
But I'm going to be doing one with Ryan Hack from Bric-a-Brac. So, if you can tune in to both, or if not, you can tune in to Mr. Mark over at Rot 10. But yeah, so I'll see you all at 2. And bye, everybody.
Later. Big Dick Murphy.
Take it easy,
Enough
guys.
said.